Oh my God, Becky, we're live. Exciting. Let's all share because we're awesome and everything. Oh, okay. So, my milkshake brings all the boys around. Hi, Lisa. My milkshake brings all the boys around. I have songs stuck in my head today. I don't know why. Lisa, you have a cough? Lisa. Oh, oh. Lisa, are you getting a reading today? Okay. Magic bring down the boys to the yard. No, it doesn't. It doesn't bring the boys anywhere near me. I do have a milkshake though, but the boys don't approach me because I want a man. Just kidding. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Linda. Hi, Kim. Oh, I am silly. I just had some leftover spaghetti. Is it just me? Am I the only one that makes a ton of spaghetti so that they can have leftover spaghetti? Is it just me? I literally make an entire pound of spaghetti just for me and Emma so that we can have leftovers. How crazy is that? I'm crazy. I don't know if I just shared to that group again. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Hi, Gina. Stupid song. I'm gonna have to play it so it can get out of my head. Lisa, I have an older female here for you that had lung cancer. She's very old. That's right. It's just when I was about to come on, I started singing that. I had it stuck in my head just now when I was about to come on. What I've been saying all day that I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it today for it to be stuck in my head. It's been a while since I seen this little TikTok, but it's that little boy and he's like, "Do you even know what a jolly bean is? Do you even know what a jolly bean is?" I just had that stuck in my head. It's so cute and ridiculous, and it makes me laugh. So that is that is what we're doing. We're having a giggle. Anyways, do you like? Wait, stop it! Stop at the book. Do you like my cup? It's got my Georgie on there. My animal cups. One of my cups broke. I like the one that says "You're freaking me out" with the cats. So, oh, that's wonderful. That is. I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. She passed about 5 years ago at 48, breast cancer. Nope, not her. Nope, this is a much older woman, or there is a much older woman with her. Hold on, let me find out because this just kind of come on me when I looked at your name. So what is this? It's a group effort. Okay, it's a group effort. I'm not wearing my normal crystals today. I'm wearing just a couple of them, and I'm letting my other crystals have a break. Have you been having some anxiety lately, my dear? Because they said you've been having a lot of anxiety lately. I totally understand there's so much going on in the world. Oh my. So, okay, stop it. I feel it. So, this older woman, okay, so your sister, all right, your sister. Your sister is here with a very old lady. Okay, she's had passed either from natural causes, her heart stopped, or she had a heart attack or a heart condition. She's got very white hair. Okay, she's got all her very white hair, and it's curled like she went to the beauty salon. It's not a tight curl like a perm, but more just like a body wave. Okay. And they're telling me that, and they're very sorry. They want you to know they're very sorry, but they're the ones that have been causing you to feel anxiety in your house. They said that they've been there quite a bit lately, that you've needed the extra support. And when you feel discomfort or some kind of feeling in your house that's like not normal, they want you to know that it's them, that your sister and this old lady, she looks like she could be your great grandma. Like, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry. But they just want you to know that they've been, they've kind of just been lending you some extra support lately, and it just feels like yeah, that they've just been trying to help you out, but it might have maybe backfired a little bit. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Marie. The readings tonight are $25 if you're interested in getting a reading tonight, because I have to come up with $1,600 to pick my car up on Thursday, 2 states away, where it broke down last week. It is at the mechanic. So I am going to be doing free readings on Friday. Okay? But not tonight. All right. So now we got that out of the way. These are not, let me see if I can make a banner. Nope, not that. How about this one? How about that? It's funny. This is my favorite. Facebook's such a scam. Oh my God. I can't. Holy Jesus. Okay. Anyways, back to you, Chuck. Back to you, Chuck. Um, Other than that, is there something else that she needs to know? Okay, thumbs up for writing, for signing, for writing. They're showing me you putting your signature on something or writing something. It's like they're just showing me like a scribble, like a signature. I don't know if you've made a major purchase recently. So that is. You're signing something. I don't know. I don't know what you're signing, but it's your signature on something. Oh, Gina, you're giving me a headache, honey. Have you been dealing with headaches lately? Oh, Gina, this again. Oh, stop. One of y'all is fucking killing me right now. No joke. Oh, just give me a second. Okay. That was not a fun feeling. I don't know who that is. I had not that passed from lung cancer many years ago. Did she have light colored hair or white colored hair that she would get like a body wave or something along these lines? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Natalie. I'm so sorry to hear that. But hi, Michelle. But I was asking Gina. Gina, have you been having headaches lately? Look, guys, I want to do free readings for you. I want to so badly, but my car is broken down at a mechanic shop 2 states away, and I have to come up with $1,600 by Thursday. So I can't do free readings for you tonight. Tell all your people there's got to be an energy exchange here today. I hate it too. I hate it too. I really want to help y'all out, but I'm in a situation. I can't do my regular job of DoorDash driving because I don't have my car. So this is what I've got. This is my only option. Okay? So this is what we're doing. No free readings tonight. Okay, guys? I remember her with like gray hair. Yes, I like body wave. Okay, so I just had them zoom in. I'm not wearing my regular crystals. Let me just drop these in my maybe we'll get back to normal. We got our regular crystals on. You like my stained shirt from the concert? It's good stuff. Good stuff. They just zoomed in and they wanted to tell you a message right away. So I let them, but enough is enough. So the readings are $25 today if you're interested in getting one of the live stream readings today. I just did a free reading. You missed it. I just did. You missed it. Just did it for Lisa. Sorry. The rest of the readings are going to be paid readings only. So if I don't get my car back, then I'll just have to keep charging y'all for readings. It's terrible. My gosh. Okay, Natalie says, I want a reading. Thank you, Natalie. Appreciate you. All right, Natalie. What can I do for you today, Natalie? Michelle, I will respond to you when I am all done. I got you, girl. How can I help you? Were you wanting to know about your son's girlfriend? If so, I can't answer those questions for you because she is an adult and she did not pay me for a reading. And I feel like that is a third party reading. So I can't answer those questions for you. But if she wants some medical information, some answers, then I will be more than happy to talk to her about that. Okay, 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 Cheyenne, Michelle. I got you, Cheyenne. It's Michelle. Okay. Michelle with the headache. Michelle with the headache. What are you doing to me, girl? I'm open for whatever I need to hear. Let's find out. Hello, Munir. Did I say your name right? I hope so. Thank you for joining. Okay. What does Natalie need to know today? Exercise your right. Your rights is the very first thing that I am receiving for you, Natalie. Exercise your rights. You have rights. You have inalienable rights. Inalienable. What's the right way to say that? Inalienable rights. Exercise your rights. I feel like you are not. You're not taking advantage of all of the opportunities that you have because, for example, in a workplace setting, you are collecting PTO or something, and you have the right to use that PTO. Of course, it has to get approved, but you still have the right to use it. There's all these different rights that you have in different job settings, and they're telling me that you're not using all of the things that are at your disposal. Correct? Yes. We're also talking about your rights as a human being. Okay. She needs more time to herself. Is somebody not allowing you any free time? Because this is all about you being able to do what you want, really. Your right. Like nobody owns you. Nobody decides for you. Okay. Michelle, do you see this? Michelle, what's that say? Let's sound it out. Paid. I'm just joking. I'm just being a dick. I just talked about this. I had to put a sign up. We're just doing paid readings tonight. Everyone is okay. Okay. Natalie, so everyone has been telling you what to do and telling you no problem. No problem at all. Just a friendly reminder. Boop, there it is on the screen. I have a major. No, I'm talking to Michelle Dioro, who was asking for a reading. Okay, Natalie. Back to Natalie. So everyone is demanding of your time. Everyone is telling you what to do. Everyone is you need to exercise your rights. That is the very first message that came through for you. You're not property of everyone else. You don't have to bend to the will of everyone else. It feels like I'm alone all the time, but I'm constantly running around doing things for other people. Oh, that's a terrible feeling. I'm so sorry you feel that way. It's really hard when there's this sense of responsibility inside of you that makes it hard for you to say no to things that you don't actually want to do and you just feel like you have to do them. That's just a sense of responsibility that was instilled in you by your parents or guardians? Are you the oldest child by any chance? Do you have younger siblings that you were told to take care of on occasion? And you feel like you have to take care of everyone around you, or else they won't love you, or they won't like you, or they won't think about you in a kind way. The middle child. Okay. So you do have a younger sibling. I'm also a middle child, Natalie, and I also had a lot of people pleasing tendencies for many years. And that is something that, for me was a trauma response. I'm not sure if it is a trauma response for you, but I always felt like I had to take care of everyone in order to keep myself safe, you know. Um, but anywho, they're telling you that it is time for you to take care of you and only you. All right. Now, I understand if you have children and those children have things that they have to go to, or you have a partner and that partner needs things of you, that's something that you're going to want to entertain and do for them, your children, of course. But everyone else can just shove it. Eh? You have the right to say no, and you have the right to relax. And you can't do that if you're constantly running around for everybody else. You know, you need time for you. You need time to decompress. You shouldn't, like my daughter today, 12 years old. She comes home from school. I'm like, you got homework? She's like, yeah, I'm going to eat these chips and do my homework at the same time. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I just went about my business. And then she's like, I just sat here and ate these chips for an hour and scrolled through my phone. And I'm a terrible person because I didn't do my homework. And I was like, no, you're not a terrible person. It's called decompressing. You just had a long day at school. And it's okay for you to sit down and have a snack. You don't have to feel bad about that. You know, you deserve it. You had a long day. School is long and can be very boring sometimes. And she's like, but I didn't do my homework. I'm like, well, you can do it now. It's no big deal. You know, you have got to be kinder to you, Natalie, and start saying no to people, even if you have to give them excuses that are not completely honest. You need to start making better decisions as far as where your time is spent. Because if you're feel like you're alone all the time, but I'm constantly running around doing things for other people, that's definitely not a balanced scale. Okay, definitely not. That is definitely a very unbalanced scale with you giving out all of your energy and not receiving any in return. You're surrounded by takers. And when you're surrounded by takers, takers are going to take. Givers will always give, so takers are going to take. Okay? Please keep that in mind. But you got to say no to the takers. And once some of the takers leave because they can't take from you anymore, givers will come in and start giving to you. But if you're completely surrounded by takers, there's no room for givers in your life. You have to look for givers and say, hey, that hits home. That hits home. Takers are going to take, sweets. I mean, it's true. There's givers in the world and there's takers in the world. I've always been a giver. Always, 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 always been a giver. And I've always been surrounded by takers. And I thought, oh, these people, they need me. They must care about me. I must have value. You know what I mean? There must be something about me that they love. But no, they're just takers. Okay? They're just takers. And you have to learn where to draw the line. There has to be a balance. There has to be relationships in your life where there is equal give and take. You know what I mean? Equal give and take. So, I mean, you just need to find the balance in your life and not just let everyone bleed you dry until you're exhausted, because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like you're just so nice that people take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying, Natalie? So let's just, hi Barbara, hi Cara, how are you? um so let's just use a little more discernment about the things that we are running around and doing for other people. you know People, I've had to learn how to say no. I don't immediately say yes when people need something from me anymore. I think about it and I'm like, do I actually want to do this for them out of the kindness of my heart, or do I feel like I have to do this for them, or else they're going to get mad at me and they're not going to talk to me and I'm going to lose this person in my life, because you have that sense of responsibility about you, and it just feels feels like it's kind of been ingrained in you and kind of like programmed in you to behave this way, to always constantly try and take care of everybody else. But who's taking care of you? You know, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And it looks like your cup is empty. So you got to take a break from all that people pleasing and take care of Natalie for a little while. All right? Yeah, put yourself first for a change. I know so many people feel guilty about that. So many people feel guilty about taking their own needs into consideration, about saying no when people ask them for things. Do you know what I'm saying? You feel guilty. And it's the programming, man. It's the way you've been raised, the way you've been taught, the way your mind has told you to behave in order to get your needs met as a person. Like it's all connected. So I know how hard it is to start saying no, but no is the shortest, most powerful word that you can learn for your soul's growth. Yeah, everyone's made it out that like selfish is a bad word, but it's not. It is absolutely the hardest thing to break. You're absolutely right. Barbara says, I try to give each day. It makes me feel good when I do Barb's blessings. I sell bundles to pay for my blessing. That's lovely, Barbara. That's lovely. Good for you. But you also take time for yourself and do things for Barbara, right, Barbara? Don't you do that? Self care, self love, take care of Barbara. Cheyenne says, I still struggle with, yeah. It's hard. It's really hard. And one of the very first things that I learned on this soul journey here, okay, one of the very first things that I learned on the soul journey is that I am here for my soul growth. I'm not here as a side character in somebody else's story. I'm not here to support everyone around me and not learn anything from me. I'm not here to just stand in one place while other people make all this progress. I'm here for my soul's growth, for my own learning and growth, my soul's evolution. That is why I'm here. So I keep that in the back of my mind when situations come up, or if I'm stuck in a cycle and I'm doing the same thing day in and day out. I tell myself, wait a minute, there's not a lot of growth happening here. We got to switch it up. We got to do something different so that we can grow and learn and achieve more on our journey. And that's what I had to learn early on was I'm here for my soul's growth, you know? So, Judith, thank you for sharing your opinion. Fake. Judith, you're so articulate. I really do appreciate you coming on. Do you do ancestor readings? Sarah, I'm not exactly sure how you mean. I do past life readings. That's right, Barbara. We never stop growing. We absolutely never stop growing. So, does that make sense to you, Natalie? The message that I gave you for you. So, working on saying no, you can start with very small things, okay? Because that's really what we have to do. Because it's hard to say no to the people that are most important to us, and to things that we feel like we have to say yes to. So say no to the small things first, you know? Like if someone's like, "Can you give me a ride down to the store so I can get a Coke?" That's not important, right? And it's 2 blocks away, they can walk. And that's one of those things that you can say no to. It's not a life or death situation. You saying no to that is not going to cause physical harm in their life. It's not going to cause some kind of negative karma. It's just, no, I don't want to do that right now. You know, not really. No. So that's one of those things that just you practice with the small things first. And once you get more comfortable saying no to things that you don't want to do, well, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate you. Once you start saying no to the things that are unimportant that you don't want to do, you can say no to other things that you just feel like that you have like a responsibility to do for other people just because they've put the burden on your shoulders. But honestly, the more we do for other people, sometimes it's called enabling because they start depending on us for everything, and that's not really helping their soul journey, and it's definitely not helping ours by enabling other people to stay in a state of victimhood, or helplessness. That does not help them when we feel like we're helping them by doing for them. But honestly, if we just show them how to do for themselves, then that's when you actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know? Hi, Linda Goebel. I'm 70. I've grown and learned so much in the past 2 years. It's amazing. Well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate you. That is awesome. That makes me super happy. Did y'all see my cute cup? It's my Georgie cup. My little shorty leg dog. My little Dotson. So that's what I have for you, Natalie. You need to use your rights. You're inalienable. I know. I feel like I'm not saying that word right. Is that a word? I'm going to try and Google this word without messing it up. Nope, that's not it. Inalienable rights.
According to University of Montana, all persons are born free and have certain inalienable rights, which include the right of pursuing life's basic necessities, of enjoying and defending their lives and liberties, of acquiring, possessing and protecting property, and of seeking their safety, health, and happiness in all lawful ways.
Their happiness. Seeking your own happiness. It is your right to seek your own happiness.
Not have betrayed to not from.
So, there you are. Okay? So you do that. Come back in a week or two and let me know how that goes. Okay? All right, Miss Cheyenne. How can I help you today? Of course, you're more than welcome to continue to watch every night, Natalie. I love you. You're wonderful. I'm just saying, give me a progress report. I love hearing how things are going in y'all's lives. Mine's a hot mess express right now, and everything is chaotic and a mess. And my son was here and my daughter was here visiting, and my son said that he was chaos, and I believe it now. I believe he is chaos because everything was so crazy while he was here, and he left, and everything's starting to calm down, and it's nice. So I'm like, I believe you. I want to see if I had any messages from my loved ones. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Have an older man stepping forward for you. He's wearing like a flannel shirt. But I'm also getting like a different kind of vibe. It's not like a woodsy kind of vibe. It's almost like a vibe like, you know how like gang members wear flannel shirts and they're like, "Eh, Mado." I'm kind of getting that energy with him. He's not. It's not like he's a. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to explain. Give me. I'm trying to put words to this feeling that I'm getting from him. Um, God, what is it? He says, "I'm cool." Yeah, you're a cool guy. Uh, that wasn't the word I was necessarily looking for, but okay. Just tell her she knows. Do you know who this is? This is just a gentleman. He's older than you, um, and he's got like a homeboy kind of a vibe about him. Yeah, homeboy. That's the word I was looking for. He's a homeboy. Oh man. So he's just showing me a handgun. I don't know if this is something he used or if this is something that was used on him. He's just showing me a handgun. It could be that he owned handguns, but again, not the vibe that I'm getting. So, do you know somebody, not necessarily, well, maybe a gangbanger, but not necessarily a gangbanger, a homeboy, somebody who would be in that type of situation? Not sure if I know who he is. Okay. He's definitely. Do you have somebody in the room with you, Cheyenne? Is there someone there with you? Yes, I will get more information about him, but I just need to know if you're okay. Does your daughter does your daughter go to school, or is she just a baby? She probably just a baby. Okay. Then this is going to be somebody for you. If there is nobody else in the room or the house with you, then this is definitely for you. So he's telling me he's a homie. He's making me feel like he was in some kind of a group or something. I don't know if this is like a motorcycle, like a biker group or a gangbanger group, or what this is, but he's making me feel like he was in some kind of a group. The homies, the homeboys. Um, does your boyfriend, is he associated with any kind of groups like that? Like, does he know anyone that's passed away that was in a gang? Can you just ask him that? Can you ask him that for me? Just because I'm curious why this person is coming through for you. He said no. Okay. Well, he told me the name Gary. I don't know if you know someone named Gary or if there's a G name of a person that's passed for you. He gave me that G name. So I don't know if this is a biker group or what kind of group this is. He showed me a handgun. And I'm feeling pressure in my chest. I feel like this is somebody. I'm not sure if this is a family member. It just doesn't feel like a family member to me. It feels like somebody that you've known. It feels like a friend or an associate or an acquaintance. I don't think I know a Gary. I only know one, so I understand that. Um, a G name is what I underlined the G. I underlined the G in Gary, so it's possible just a G name. What other G names are there besides Gary? Don't ask me. I'm feeling a lot of pain in my chest. He's showing me the gun again. I feel like I can't breathe. Not gonna lie, I feel like he was shot. Okay? Shot in the chest. Well, this is going to be interesting, Cheyenne, because this is absolutely for you, and you don't know who this person is. He's showing me laying on the ground. He can't breathe. He's got like a, almost looks like a black bandana on his head. This is a, I know you don't know. I have to receive. Craig, Griffin, Jeff, Gus. Good job, Cara. Thank you so much. Okay. Why would you be scared of a dead person? No reason to be scared of a dead person. They're dead. Don't be silly. Okay, so he's just showing me that he died on the street. Okay, on the street. This is very interesting, Gary. I am also curious how he knows you. You are a gangbanger. Okay. Gangbanger. Do you why are you here? Ah, okay. This is making sense for me. All right. No, we don't post phone numbers, Ahmed. Please do not. You will be blocked. Boop, blocked. Delete. Delete. Oh, trying to delete this. Hold on a second. Okay, I understand now. I understand. He has explained to me. I'm like, why are you here? That's all I had to do was ask him, why are you here? Your child was his daughter, and not now, obviously. Your child was his daughter. He's just introducing himself. He is the protection for your child. Okay. He was a gangbanger. He was shot in the chest. He died in the street. He said he was a gangbanger from the time he was 14. How old did you live to be? 19. That's not very. It's not a very long time, Gary. Anyways, he was shot in the chest. That's rough. Um, Definitely could not breathe. He was shot in the right side of the chest, and it was like a 9 millimeter handgun. 9 mil. Yep. And he wore a red and black flannel shirt. I don't know what is what group is that in the hood. He's like Mexican. I don't know, Elspeth. Yes, in the most recent life of this gentleman, um, gangbangers, 80, okay, 1980s. I feel like he was from, okay, so it feels to me like he was from California. There's some gangs over there, and he's making me feel like he was one of the original members of those gangs over there. And he's telling me it's during the 80s. I don't really know what gangs were in California. Gangs in California during the 1980s.
According to crime reads, each block in Hood was dominated by a particular Latino gang, typically named after their barrio. Hawaiian Gardens 13, White Fence 13, Florencia 13, La Puente 13, Barrio Nuevo Estrada, Artencia 13, Pacoimas 13. All Hispanic, all at war.
Dang. So that's what he's telling me, that he was in one of those gangs. He told me he was a vato, so that's Spanish. And he's just making me feel like he wants you to know um, that he's here to protect your daughter. She's got, I mean, yeah, he didn't live to be very old. He was only 19 when he died in the street, literally in the street. Like I can see him like laying in like some water, like it had rained or something. I can see him laying in some water and like shot in the chest, bleeding out in the street. Okay. So he is protection for your daughter, which I think that's great. I think it's really nice that he wanted you to know that he wanted you to know that she's not just going to go about life and, whatever's going to happen to her. She has strong protection, he said. Okay. Can I speak to somebody else now? No, not that you're not good enough. He's joking with me. He's not serious. He said it's nice to joke. He didn't really have a good sense of humor when he was alive. A really big chip on his shoulder, he said. I get it. Tough neighborhoods and all. Yep, yep. Okay. And who do you know that has an H name like Helen? Helen or something like this, an H name? Helen. You're you're welcome. You're welcome. Helen. Who's Helen? I have somebody here that was a senior citizen. She was approximately like in her early 70s when she passed. I don't think anyone. Okay. Again, another person for you in her 70s when she's passed. She's giving me an H name, either first or last name that starts with H. She's showing me a bit of confusion. So this is going to be like Alzheimer's, dementia, something along these lines, memory loss. I'm getting pain in my leg. I don't know. Is this like a deep vein? She could have some issues with her veins or her arteries where her blood was not flowing very well. She could have been on some blood thinners when she was alive. So this is an older woman that had either Alzheimer's, dementia. I feel like she had several different health conditions or issues, um, not just the one. You think this is your grandma? What is her first name? That's fine. Tell me her name and I will ask her if this is her name. Okay. Well, let me have their names and I'll ask them which one it is. One is Mary and one is Diana. Is this Mary? No. Is this Diana? Yes. Diana. She's telling me that she had all these issues. She had several health conditions. Okay, does that make sense to you? She was on. She feels like she feels like she was on a lot of medication. And she's talking about a home. I'm not sure if she means her home or if she was in a home, um, because she said a home. I'm not sure if this is a home like she was in some type of facility. Is that what you mean? Okay. So this is going to be some kind of like end of life care or something. She was in her home. Okay. Did she have care at home, like hospice care or something? Because she's talking about end of life care. Who had the end of life care? My dad took care of her. Okay. She went on hospice at the hospital. Okay. She's talking about the end of life care. She just wants you to know. She wants your dad to know how grateful she is for the end of life care. That we have to get that message across. She said he was so good to me. Okay. Was this her son? She's talking about him being a loving son. I'm not sure if this was his mother in law or his mother, but she said that he was a loving son. Yes. Okay. She's very grateful for that. She's also telling me that like he always respected her. Okay. And she feels like that's important. His mother. Okay. She said that he always respected her and she really loved that. She said if I needed him to, he would pick me up and carry me somewhere. He was a good boy. Tell her that I'm okay now. He really would. Yeah. He, tell her I'm okay now. And she said that you have such a beautiful baby. She wants you to know that she met your baby before your baby came into the physical world. Notice both of these people are connected to your child. Okay. What a beautiful baby. Like physically in his arms. Yeah. My daughter took her middle name. Aw. That's so sweet. What's her middle name? Aw. That is so sweet. You're a darling. Lou. Aw. It's so sweet. Little baby Lou Hoo. She's telling me that you had wished that she could have met your daughter, that you think about that. She's named after all my grandparents. Oh, that's the sweetest. You are so incredibly sentimental and thoughtful and kind. Aw. Hi, Peggy Sue. I love that, Cheyenne. She just wants you to know that she met your baby. Okay, you don't have to think about that anymore because she said that you wonder that that you've like wanted her to meet your child and that you woo, holy moly, that you've been thinking about that over the last month since you've had your daughter. That it's been one of those situations like, man, I really wish Grandma Diana could have met her. Yeah, before she was born, we lost them both. Yep, such a shame. But she wants you to know that she met your daughter. She just thinks she's a beautiful baby. Okay, so keep that keep that with you, and just know that she's got a lot of protection. All right, your daughter has a lot of protection from Gary. Gary the gangbanger. Sorry, Gary. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was kind of funny. It's not funny. Okay. Thank you for participating tonight, Cheyenne. I appreciate you. My goodness, let me drink this coffee real quick. I'm getting sleepy. Oh my gosh. It's getting cold. I, I just can't handle it. So I've got, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to my hip when I went hiking with my children. It was, I went accidentally. I wasn't trying to go hiking. But I brought them to a place where there was all these waterfalls and stuff. And one of them was a jaunt. I tell you what, it was a little bit of a jaunt. And my fat ass was not having it. I was not wearing the right footwear. And anyways, I did something to my hip, and it's it's not a happy hip. It's very achy and sore. So I bought this castor oil, and this castor oil pack, and I'm going to put it on my hip tonight when I go to sleep because good Lord, it's sore. Hopefully that will help some. Michelle, castor oil pack. Ah, because my hip hurts. I'm not sure if it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to assume I know. I'm telling you, man, you gotta get that. You gotta get that stuff and you gotta use it. And I'm gonna use it tonight because I don't like being in pain. So I do what I have to do to get myself out of pain, whether that be massage or whatever. I did that as well. I did that as well, Elspeth. I've got some of that concoction made up, and I am ready to get rid of this inflammation. That's all it is. It's inflammation in my hip. I overdid it. I wore very thin soled shoes with no support, and we trekked around in the woods for about an hour and up really steep inclines and down really steep inclines, and my hip is not happy. So that's what's going on with me. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Michelle's got the castor oil pack. I told her to get that because she has a lot of pain as well. Speaking of Michelle, she's next. How can I help you tonight, Michelle? What can I do for you? Look, be a lady tonight. Show choir, show choir, show choir. Students. Oh my. Emma, did you get your text message from your music teacher? She probably has her earbuds in. Oof. What do I need to know today? That is a very good question. Right here. Okay. Oof. We got some things we need to knock loose right here. What is going on with Michelle right here? We need to purge something. We need to purge something out. I'm gonna go get my tuning forks, and we're gonna get rid of this, whatever this is. It's a little something stuck up in your energy there, girl. Don't mind my fat ass. Okay. Let's get to work. These are my tuning forks. They are tuned to the frequencies of your chakras. So I use these when I'm doing chakra balances. But we are specifically looking for this green tuning fork, which is it's set to 639 hertz, which is the heart frequency. So turn the volume up on your phone, please, and put it next to your chest. Anybody can do this, and it's fine. It's fine. Let me turn this air conditioner off. I feel like it's noisy. Even though it keeps me nice and cool, because I've got high vibrations. Okay. Ready? Ready, Michelle? Ready, Michelle? Some heart chakra clearing. We got little something stuck in our chest here. Not surprising, since we've been through quite a lot of grief in the last little while. I'm going to clear this out. Okay, turn your phone volume up. feel it moving. Let me know if you feel that, Michelle. Michelle. Weird. Why is it weird? Did you feel it? Did you feel anything, or is it just a concept to you? You know that cells are vibrating, that your cells are vibrating at a frequency. You feel cramp in your chest. That's what I was. That's why I got those, because feeling that cramp in your chest. So, yeah. Yeah, my signal is not the best. I got to pay my in and I'm all done. But we're going to keep working upwards here. I can still feel it. It's just a little bit higher now. So we're going to do the throat chakra 1. Hi, Stacy. It feels a little bit better. I feel like I need to clear my throat now. So that's good. That's a positive thing. Clearing out energy can manifest as phlegm or a cough or itchy throat. Could be that needs to be cleared out. We're going to continue upwards for the third eye. I'm just going to keep it over here. Let me know if it sounds better on the other side, but this is where I'm hearing it louder, so I'm not sure if you're hearing it louder on this side too. Hello, Kay. We're doing third eye frequency right now. Hope you're doing well. Turn the volume up. Put it near your face. can feel it in my ear. I'm getting a pain in my ear for you, Michelle. Okay, don't tell me about it because I'm just going to tell you he's not the one. There we go. Hi, Sheila. All right. The pain is going away in my ear, so I hope it's going away for you as well. Okay. Oh, no. Sorry, sweets. I just feel what I feel and know what I know. So don't come crying to me. Don't come crying to me when he turns out not to be the right one, because I just told you he's not the right one. Crown chakra. Very high vibration. You're getting a headache. That's because you have a lot of stuff in your head. This is going to release it. First, it has to loosen it up. You might feel it as a physical sensation of pain, but it's an acknowledgement that there is stuff in there that needs to be released. You're getting a headache because this energy, we've just cleared out the chakras and it's moving upwards, and every chakra we get to, we clear that out so we can move to. It's like opening a door so that the energy can flow, right? So we're opening these doors as this energy gets there so that it can go up and out. Mm-hmm. Let me know when it goes away. I was starting to get happy. Okay, I love you so much. Okay, I have a special right now, $60 for an hour-long reading. I gotta pay to get my car back on Thursday, so I gotta give you all rock bottom deals. Tell me his first name, and I'll tell you whether or not you need to have the reading. Michelle, take a deep breath. Oh, good Lord. Ryan. You should get the reading. How you feeling, Michelle? Stacy! Stacy, that's amazing news! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Finally. You feeling okay, Michelle? Did it go away? Okay. I'm just going to move this energy out of you because I feel like it needs a little bit extra help. So I'm going to put my energy towards it. Just this week, Kay. A week from today. A week from today. Perfect. All right. So drink some water, please, Michelle. That will help the energy continue to flow through you. Now that you've got these blockages out, don't be surprised if you have any kind of phlegm that wants to come up tomorrow that is not normal or part of your regular routine. Okay, you might have a little bit of a headache when you wake up, but things will clear up as the day goes on. All right, Michelle, apparently you needed a little bit of healing tonight, and that is what the universe wanted you to know. But the castor oil pack, I mean, honestly, I know no more connections to your ex-husband, except your son, but he's grown and you guys don't have to see each other at the same time when you're with the boy, right? That's wonderful. Eee! Oh boy, drink some water, babe. Water is important. The headache is, it's possible that you can have a headache. It's not a guarantee. It's possible that you can have a headache when you wake up because I have cleared a bunch of stuff out and now things can flow freely, which means more energy is going to be coming into you now that it can flow through you. I did not do a complete chakra balance. I only started here because that's where I was feeling the most amount of pressure from you. Of course, you can get a chakra balancing with me, and I can do that for you long distance like I just helped with your healing. So totally up to you. Totally up to you. We can clear those chakras out. My baby cat reacted to the crowd sound. Cats are very high vibrational animals. They are super duper good to have around. True story, bro. I'm so excited for you, Stacey! Refinancing your house, lower payments. How exciting. No more stress, right? That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, I could sleep. Stacey, I'm just trying to recuperate from everything that's happened over the last week still. And my friends are like the ones that I've talked to about everything that's gone on and everything that I've had to do over the last week. I'm just like, man, you sure are resilient. And I'm like, I know, man, like, gosh, a lesser person would have crumbled. And that's the truth. Like so much has happened in this last week, and I'm still in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Here I am, into the thick of it, and not out of the woods yet. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think that's really what's kind of taken a toll on me is just having to get myself on solid ground again. You know what I mean? It's like you can't take a break, but you're rocking it. Yeah, I'm rocking it. I might have a little cry when I'm feeling overwhelmed, like everybody, I'll just be like, and have a little cry about it. But then I wipe my face and I say, okay, how am I gonna get out of this situation? What am I gonna do? You know, like today, I had to think of every possible way to travel to Fort Collins, Colorado, like every possible like bus, plane, car, rental car, um, private rental companies, like charter buses. Like I had to go through every possible avenue to find a way to get to Fort Collins on Thursday to get my car back. Like it's just been everything that I look at is like, nope, can't do that. Nope, can't do that. Nope, can't do that. So it's just been like, what else can I do? I even like message people like, hey, what do you have any ideas on how I can figure out the situation? What that I haven't already thought of? And I was given some ideas, so it helps. But yeah, I've got the. You taught me it's okay to cry. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is okay to cry, and I have cried quite a bit. I mean, I bawled my flippin' eyeballs out when my kids left yesterday. I was like, blah, just crying because I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna see them again, and it was just so sad. And I already missed them. Like as soon as they walked out the door, I was like, I miss my babies, and I wish they lived closer. And yeah, and it was good for me. I had a good cry and then I felt better. But, want to borrow my broom? Yes. So I could go see my babies. But they're all the way in Texas still. I mean, I still have a flight paid for that I bought last year. But then I didn't have a car to drive to Denver because my car broke down. And that's when I got this car because my car died, right? My expedition died and I had to get a new car. So I ended up getting this POS. Be nice to your car, Misty. I know, but this, I love my car. I love my car, but it's cost me a lot of money and repairs just in the last I haven't even had it a year yet, and it's cost me a lot of money in repairs. I do like lemonade, but I don't like it the most. So I wish I could just drink coffee and not have to make lemonade out of my lemons. But that it is what it is. And so that's what we're doing. I had to buy a plane ticket today for Thursday to go from Rapid City to Cheyenne, Wyoming. And my neighbor's going to drop me off at the airport, which is nice of her. Super nice people, good Christian folks. And they're going to drop me off at the airport Thursday morning, and then I'm going to take a plane to Cheyenne, Wyoming. And then in Cheyenne, Wyoming, a friend of a viewer actually is going to drive me from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Fort Collins, Colorado, which is about 30 or 40 minutes to the mechanic shop where I can pick up my car and drive 6 hours home. And knock on wood, everything will go just that smoothly, you know? So I'm hopeful. Crying because they're gone beats the heck out of dropping into a chair saying, thank God that's over. Oh no. Oh my goodness. No, my babies are, oh my gosh, I just love them so much. We all got along just so well. My kids all love each other so very much, you know. And even though my son and my daughter are not inseparable like they used to be when they were younger, they have their own lives, and sometimes their personalities are like, oh, you're getting on my nerves. But because, different personalities, but they absolutely love each other. We didn't have a single qualm, not the whole time they were here. We just laughed and laughed so much and just I would lay in my bed in the morning and drink coffee because I didn't want to wake everybody up. And my daughter Madeline would come in with her coffee cup and lay in the bed next to me, and we would just talk and drink coffee. And I miss them. And I hope they move closer to me, because I just think they're amazing people. They're absolutely wonderful people. They really are. I raised good human beings. And I hope they both move close by. That's what I tried. I tried to get them to fall in love with South Dakota like I did. I brought them to the cool places, and we went to the hot springs. We went to the hot springs in South Dakota, and we hung out in the mineral pool in the hot springs, and that was amazing. Super amazing. Great on your hair, great on your skin, great on your body. We did that. We went to Mount Rushmore. We went and looked at Spearfish Canyon, which is a beautiful, natural, gorgeous, peaceful and serene, the best vibes. And we saw the waterfalls over there, and it was just wonderful. We just had an absolutely wonderful time, and I made them lots of mom food. They wanted me to make them mom food. So I cooked dinner every night in my tiny kitchen, sweating my ass off. My tiny kitchen is not fun to cook in. There's no ventilation. It's small, and it gets really hot really fast. But it was worth it for me because my babies were so happy. We just had a great time, and we played interactive video games together on Jackbox TV, and which is on the Switch. And we played charades. That was a lot of fun too. I love playing charades with my kids. We just had a great time. They miss you as much as you miss them. I hope so. I do hope so. I love them so much. And my daughter was offered a job at the mechanic shop that my car is at. They found out she was training to be a mechanic, and they're like, we'll hire you. So they do like Colorado, and they are thinking about moving there, to Fort Collins, to Denver. So, maybe. I think that would be awesome. That's only 6 hours away. That's a day trip. I could see them a lot more often, than I see them now, because they're like 22 hours away by car. But yeah, they should be home by now. I want to check. They left a little after 4. I literally said that, and she's like, we're almost home. Oh. She's just, I did a natural mineral pool or whatever in Saskatchewan, and it was life-changing. I know. Definitely closer than Texas. Definitely. But we had a wonderful visit and got some beautiful pictures of my kids and I, and the memories, man, we had such amazing memories, and it was wonderful. It really was a wonderful trip, and I'm just so glad they were able to come. And the concert, the Stained concert. The Stained concert was amazing. Super amazing. Emma had the time of her life at the concert. Her and my son danced the whole time. It was about an hour and 40 minutes of just Stained songs. They didn't have an opener. It was just Stained. And they played the best songs, and it was just awesome. There's only like maybe 2 of them that I didn't know. The rest of them, I knew all of them. It was great. It was amazing. And then I bought merch, because you got to have the merch. Stained. You can't see it over the comment, but it says Stained right here. Bought the merch shirt. Super cool. But yeah, that was awesome. What? Mama's job is never done. You know what? I love my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. I love them all. I love them all so, so, so much. You know, sometimes we have a different perspective on things, and sometimes we have, gotta have a shirt. I'm telling you, man, you got to. Sometimes, you know, my kids and I don't see things, you know, the same way. We don't see eye to eye on things, but it doesn't like my son and I got along just fine. Y'all know that he wasn't talking to me for 2 months because I disagreed with him, right? But like while he was here, we got along just fine. Everything was swell. Everybody was happy and loving and wonderful, you know, so that made me super, super duper happy. But anyways, I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking about doing an afternoon show. Because like I said, I got to raise as much money as I can. Because I got to pay for all those, gosh darn, I got to pay $1,600 for my car repairs, and I had to buy a plane ticket. And who would think that a plane ticket would be the cheapest way to fly, like to travel from Rapid City, South Dakota to Fort Collins? Like it was literally the cheapest way to travel other than driving my own car, which I don't have because it's in Fort Collins, Colorado. Like who would even think that? And Greyhound buses don't even run until next Monday. I mean, I'm just so confused about that. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. Apparently people don't want to get paid readings tonight, and that's absolutely fine by me. I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably tomorrow afternoon, unless I get some paid readings that want to have their private readings tomorrow. I'm doing a special $60 for a 60-minute private reading. I am a medical intuitive. I'm a psychic medium. I can speak to your loved ones who've crossed over. I can do past life readings, future clairvoyant readings, relationship readings. What else can we do? We got all kinds of things we can do, you know. But you just let me know. $60 for 60 minutes, normally $100 for 60 minutes. So you're getting a super, super, super good deal. It's like 40% off. All right. So let me know. You can reach out to me on my Facebook page, Misty the Medium 2, or you can contact me on my website, www.quantumcatalysthealing.com. All right. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you sleep well.